Hello people and welcome to another episode of The Truth About. The series where we have a look at things we do, stuff we use and places we go. And I give my personal opinions on them. And in today's episode we're going to be looking at British stereotypes. That is why I have this on my head. I'm not just making a fashion statement. Now there are a lot of British stereotypes and I'm going to be saying whether I think they're true or whether I think that they are false and they're just a load of rubbish. So I hope you enjoy, like and subscribe, and let's go. So first up we have drinking tea. Now that's a massive British stereotype and I think a lot of people will agree that it's actually true. We do drink a lot of tea. I do drink tea quite a lot, and although I prefer coffee, I still drink tea more because I've just been brought up on tea. Here is something that might confuse you, just have a look at this. Hey. What a fantastic cup of tea this is. Ooh, what time is it? Ooh, it's 5 past. You better be getting on. You see, that's the truth. We don't actually drink tea in posh cups and saucers. We're just more slapdash and we just make a mug of tea and then that's it. So for point number 2, I'm going to be talking about the weather. The stereotype in Britain is that the weather is always rubbish, and I'm just looking out the window now and that is so true. It's so true. So this is my window right now. Look at that. It's just grey as far as the eye can see. So I couldn't agree with that stereotype more. The weather in Britain is grey. The days go like this. We have grey, 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 grey. Oh, and then for one day we might have this, but only for about 5 minutes, and then it's just back to grey again, and more grey, and grey, and grey, grey. So my next point is about being polite. The stereotype is that British people are polite. We always say please, we always say thank you sir, we say sorry a lot, but do I think it's true? Personally, I think we do say thank you sir. We do say please quite a lot. You know, we say sorry all the time. I know, my brother does it. He says sorry all the time. But the question is, do we always mean it? Or is it just a habit? Do we just say it because we do? So I believe that we do say please, thank you sir, and sorry, but it's not as it seems because we don't always mean it. For point number 4, we have a big controversy. Oh no, I've just done it. My next point is pronunciation with British words, and I just found one. Controversy or controversy. There's no right or wrong. Well, I think another one. The one I was actually going to use the one I was going to use as an example. Is it scone or scone? It's scone. It's scone. It's scone. No, it's scone. Scone. It's going to be scone. Scone. It's scone. Now you listen here, boy. It's definitely scone, okay? It's like gone. Well, it's cone, so then it should be scone. The Queen says it as well. The Queen says scone, so it's definitely scone. I don't care what the Queen says. Definitely scone. Well, you're an old man, and it's scone. 100% scone. That's a big one. And if you ever come to Britain, don't mention it. You'll start an argument. Oh, by the way, if you don't know what a scone is, it's right here. And it's like a little cake thing that we have in Britain, and nobody knows how to pronounce it. But I looked a bit into it, and here we go. So, you've got the word cone and the word gone. They're spelled pretty much exactly the same, but with just like the different first letter, and yet they're said with an O and an on. So it seems that there is no really rule. There's no real rule, you just say whatever you like. My 5th and final point of this episode is the British stereotype of eating fish and chips. Now I think it is a very British thing to do, eating fish and chips. You don't get that in many other countries. However, I think it's more of a thing to do at the seaside. We normally have some sort of fish and chips when we go to the seaside, but apart from that, We do have a fish and chip shop in my village, but we don't go there too often. I think it's more of a thing. It depends who you are. It depends if you do want to go out. Because a lot of people I know actually have a tradition of kind of going out on a Saturday lunch and getting fish and chips, because that's what they do. So I think it is true, and we do eat fish and chips in this country, and it is very British. However, it depends who you are as to how many times you have it. Right then, people, that wraps up today's episode of The Truth About. I do hope you did enjoy it. Go and check out my previous episode in the series, which was about school. I'll leave a link in the description. And subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss the next episode of The Truth About. Comment down below if you disagree with me on any of these stereotypes and what you think that the truth is. And I'll see you in another video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Goodbye.